Boy. Boy. I know I'm streaming in a weird time this time, but it's like, well, I have today off. So fuck it. I'll swap over. I do have to go grab my mini pizzas out of the microwave in like 2 minutes, but huh. All right, now we can go back to the Magellan, which should be. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to actually get to a place. Wait, what was I? Right, because I just finished the ghost hunter dude. So now we have to go actually get to a place we can go teleport, which should. Oh, there's one. There's a transponder. Perfect. That way. Also, I can probably take the breathing mask off. Because yeah, what happens is there's. I just want to make everything looks good. Cool. And sound is actually much, much higher today because I don't know why I had my headset mic out. Because I'm not. Oh, because I went and checked previous VODs, which apparently I just didn't do because sound was fun for me and levels looked okay. I'm just stupid apparently. Gotta love it. Exactly. But yeah, now everything should sound nice and loud. And we'll see if we can finish today. We'll see how long I actually have because should be getting a should have family stuff going on at some point, maybe, perhaps, who knows. I have no way at this point. I have no way to know at the moment because everything's that has been explained to me has just been extremely vague. Right, because I still don't have chiral network coverage for the Ghost Hunter because there's another thing he wanted me to do. Fine, deal with it later. Mission. That's always the worst. You know what? Now that I'm up here, actually having the mask might not be the worst idea. Boop, boop. Oh, so I actually got a message from somebody from the Kingdom Hearts 2 Randomizer Discord to, even though I have done a tournament with them before, they invited me back for Fresh Faces 3. So, yeah, I might end up doing that. We'll see. It's like I still need to redo a lot of practice. I'll practice with the settings and see, and you know, I have to reinstall OpenCage because of the issues I was having last time, but like with textures and stuff. I just haven't done. But yeah, maybe we'll practice that this weekend or something. I don't know. All right, back of the Magellan. Wait, that's the main order? Yeah, that's the main order. If I'm just picking up stuff, I don't need anything. All right, give me this bike. It uses too much. No worries, Glitch. That's fine. I'm just glad you're here. Thank you for showing up. Finish the second pass. Nice. Also, we should be on Carol Network, so music flare and on. Let me just. Where? There it is. All right, I'm gonna go grab my pizza in the microwave really fast. Be back in 2 seconds. This is what happens when I don't plan properly. I am very curious how some of these roads are going. For if other people have been repairing the roads, or if it's mostly just been me. Honestly, if it's just been me, that's still fine. Let me guess. Let me check this route, actually. Okay, so it's just up and down. It's up here and then down. And now I am glad I have the mask. Very glad. Come on, let me down. Uh-oh. Also, so I have watched some like footage of how people have been using the coffin, and it's like, cool, I didn't know the game could just be Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. It looks very silly. Okay, so it's like the fact that I saw people use the coffin to just like skate down, jump off a ridge, and then just into a base to immediately just start shooting dudes, and it's like, goddamn. Yes, simple delivery simulator, of course. Actually, I'm not sure what the... Let's see. Yeah, because I ended up turning around. Because I have to find a better way up and over this dang mountain. The problem is, it looks like if I'm accelerating backwards, it does exactly skateboard game early. So, once we get out of the freaking snow area, then yeah, we'll do some testing. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I'm like, really? There's still people who haven't watched any other footage who are like, yeah, walking simulator, and I'm sitting here like, you sure? And that also tells me that they've never played the game. So, like, never played the game or never had any issues with it. Instead, when I'm just going to echo all the random shit I've been seeing online. Like, no. It would not surprise me if this game does get nominated for Game of the Year. I don't think it'll win it. Cool, thanks, physics. Let me move. God, this bike is trash. And now it's dark enough that I can barely see, and this thing is being absolutely garbage. Where am I even going at this point? Okay. Okay. I'm finally... Nomination. True. And I absolutely think it deserves the nomination. The problem is there's just also so many good games coming out, or that are out. Stuff that I haven't even had the time to touch, or haven't had time to finish. Like, Doom the Dark Age is very good. Frickin', I've heard very good things about Split Fiction. Expedition 33 is probably still going to win Game of the Year across the board in most cases. Which is funny when there's still people who attempt to poo-poo on turn-based games and then shit like that happens. Come on! You stupid bike! I don't even know if I'm going in the right direction again. Because I still have to get over this mountain somehow. Where the hell am I? Okay, I'm still back and going the right direction. It being night is not helping things. Let me just say that. Okay. But yeah, I have to keep pausing because I'm like literally losing track of wherever the hell I am. Romero Games got effect? Really? Ah, that's upsetting. Also, the fact that all of this has been happening with this game, with just the snow, the darkness, all the stupid physics nonsense, and there haven't really been, I mean, granted, I don't have an FPS tracker on console, but there's no visible frame drops. Which is absolutely nuts. They still plan. Oh. Shit. Well, that could be a problem. I guess we're hoofing it. Crap. You know what? Let me get back up. I'm actually going to reload save. Okay. I think I can make it up this way. Just, you know, very carefully. Let me try something. So in theory, yeah. Aha! Still, you know, not the easiest handling in the world, but we made it somehow, sort of, maybe. Oh. All right, am I at least on the right side of the mountain this time? Yes. I just need to get around this way. It's just, you know, I'm on the garbage side of the mountain. Okay. So it might actually be best if I just go like down and around. You know what? Let me do this.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Stop hugging the mountain. See, now I have a map. Bird. Oh wait, hold on. We're on the Carl network, aren't we? But okay. Also, I needed this. I've been spending far too much time trying to pay attention to this stupid house. No idea what that is, but it's cool. Okay, so this should give me a safer path. No. God, I should have been using this way before. It's super nice. Oop. Let's go maybe. The fact that I'm still kind of bummed about Perfect Dark, just because, like, it looked real good. Alright, we can just go around. What? Oh. Oh, there's one. Good. Alright, need one more. Which means it's just keep moving and scanning and moving and scanning. It'll show up on the map eventually. There it is. Zach.
Recovered everything then. Great. Let's get it delivered.
Yeah, the Phantom Smith. Where the hell is it? Where are you? Oh, good.
Commencing root creation.
Here?
Delivery route finalized.
That doesn't even have to go off of. Great, thanks. Crap. Charger. Let me just make it to the dang generator. Made it. Okay, so in theory, we should be in pretty good shape to just make it the rest of the way. I do hate how dark it is. Pretty much we just get to follow the line at this point. Now I'm slightly lost because I got rid of that marker. Oh no, I'm going the right direction. Okay. Yep, there's the line, and there's another recharger. Rick.
I don't like the look.
What?
Your cargo is damaged beyond repair, Sam. No choice but to give up on this order.
Is this after I actually got all the cargo? Okay. That's upsetting because I was almost there too. Okay, so I should be able to do from like here.
Commencing root creation.
Actually, that'll be pretty easy.
Delivery route
I just need to hope that I find a generator. Okay. Crap. Let me just get to the generator. Come on, I'm almost there.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route.
Damn it. God damn, this is such an ass pain of a delivery. Ba-ba-ba. I just have to actually be careful. This damn you fragile shit. Come on. There we go. I know I need to turn the tunes back on. I'll take care of it as soon as I am able to get over this damn cliff side. Cool. We are getting very close. And now I can put the music back on. It was a good pit stop. Oh, hey, this works.
Hope's the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. Hope.
This one's a weird one.
Hey. Good morning.
I guess, like, I mean, I've liked the Silent Poets music they've had before. But I guess they can't all be winners.
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility.
First things first. Let's. I'm gonna get rid of all the markers.
Access the delivery terminal to process your
Cool.
orders.
They're all removed. Mm-hmm. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Mm-hmm.
Hey, thanks.
You're welcome.
Risking your life to cross snowy mountains and rubbing shoulders with BTs to recover. You're one hell of a guy. Sit tight.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, you better give me that S rank.
Just wonderful. I can see the love and care you put into your craft. There's no denying your incredible skill. I'd like you to put this show
I mean, that is why I'm here. Also, I just realized how much the breathing mask looks like the one from Metal Gear Solid 3 from the beginning of the game. Like, it seriously does. Except, you know, Drawbridge instead of Foxhound. Chiral stock cannon fire. Dukes, all extremely noisy. Ooh.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm finally online. Accordingly, I was able to analyze the cargo you just dropped off. Seems it was developed with an unknown technology, which I've taken to calling ghost tech. From what I can tell, it reacts to chiral radiation on a specific wavelength. The reason I mention it is because the chiral shock cannon data I shared with you is the product of research that leverages this principle. The chiral radiation it generates can pass through objects without destroying them. Practically speaking, this means you can incapacitate enemies hiding behind walls and such. It should also deal damage to BTs and mechs as well. It's pretty powerful as far as ranged weapons go. You can't use it without anchoring it to the ground first, though. Makes a lot of noise, too. Gotta think before you fire. You know, even I've heard stories about Higgs and his plans. So if the chiral shock cannon helps you stop him, that'll make my day. And if you can deliver my research data to South Fort Knott, you should be able to get some new and improved tech to help you out. There's a lot of other folks on this mountain doing specialized research. If you bring them onto the chiral network too, I'm sure they'll hook you up with all kinds of goodies.
Bye for now.
Thanks again. You've been a big help. Definitely couldn't have managed. I'm still concerned about the armed survival, so I'll be rooting for you.
So once again, people are worried about
To
Higgs.
make things better. I don't. Your support would. Anyway, I'm prepping. Be warned that this cargo can explode if. So
Explode?
man, good luck with it.
Sam, apologies for the sudden call. Once again, I'm contacting you via our dedicated private line. No
That'd
one
be
else
sneaky.
will be able to listen in on our conversation. I'll get to the point. Has Charlie ever behaved in a manner you felt was suspicious? I ask.
Okay, what the hell is up with my model?
As
I'm starting.
routinely calculated by APAS, appears to have dropped sharply. Despite attempting to confirm his credentials via the UCA's National ID Registry, it does not appear anyone has ever actually met the man. It may well be the case that he does not even exist. A ghost, so to speak.
I believe it. Charlie is kind of suspicious.
For now, Sam, proceed to South Fort Knott and put it on the chiral network as planned. It is imperative that we improve the DHV Magellan's capabilities to better contend with Higgs and his forces.
There we go.
And the sooner we connect all of Australia to the network, the better. When you are ready
All right.
to proceed, you can pick up your next main order from the delivery terminal at this facility.
Oh! Those are a very large amount of cargo. Use a vehicle or a floating carrier to make...
Unable to obtain additional data from the DHV Magellan. Updating.
Can I put it all on my back? I can, but you know what I'm gonna do? Fabricate equipment. Ah, can I not make it here? I cannot make it here. Disappointing. Fine. That's fine. We'll do sick kick flips back when we get down to reasonable land. Just need to get to the bike, Sam. Okay.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Let's make sure of something. So it is this way. Now we go down the mountain. In theory, we finally going to get out of the snow region for a while. At least that's what I'm hoping. Oh, and that's a bandit base. Yeah, this car goes to dangerous when he doesn't leave. But I should be able to just zip past. Oh. I think they saw me. Fine. Fine. I can outrun those idiots. And we're going the right way. Oh, wait, that was up. Good. Should be fine. Damn it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now we're getting off this mountain. Oh, I recognize the song. The song's from the first game. Just trying to be careful. Meow. What? How'd I get stuck there? That was bizarre. Yes, I know the battery is low, but we're here. So I'm not worried about it.
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Viral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Dude, step, 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 step.
Well, hazardous materials notwithstanding, I see you got here in a timely fashion.
Hell
One
yeah.
moment while I confirm the cargo's condition. Marvelous. This is an absolutely impeccable condition. I'm on the cusp of a breakthrough, thanks to you. Let's both continue to give it our all. Go in.
Let's bring it online. As you do. What is this? Chiral cannon. A cannon for off-roaders. Hell yeah. And spiked tires for slopes. All very good additions.
On the network at last, eh? I've been waiting for this moment for so very long. This should enable me to increase the pace of my research into new defensive solutions. As for the cargo you brought me, I applied a few finishing touches, and voila! I can now share with you the data for a chiral cannon.
Hell yeah.
It is a devastatingly powerful weapon that can be mounted onto pickup off-roaders. You'll find it deals unparalleled damage to BTs, which might come in handy since it's not just armed survivalists.
Oh, good.
It's ghost mechs too.
Higgs and his crew are back.
So that's all the more reason to have weapons suited to dealing with his minions.
Agreed.
Ideally, this can... Unfortunately, though, such firepower is more than enough to kill any human outright, so please use it wisely.
Fair.
Happy to share. You can swap them in and out as you like, but I highly recommend using these if you're planning to tackle a snow-covered mountain.
Fair enough.
Again for your help. I'll be sure to continue my research into ghost technology in the days ahead. I intend to look into ways of ensuring we have greater freedom. Any assist? Oh, before you go, a gift I was instructed. This cargo will allow you to enhance the DHV. I'll need some time to prepare for transport there. In the meantime, I'll be sure to post the order by the time.
Fair enough.
Our enemies have grown bolder and more aggressive, but I see you were all able to fend them off in the end. Chiral network coverage now stands in excess of 85% across Australia. We are already seeing indications of plate gate formation in the near future as well. Just a bit more, Sam. I know you and your comrades will finish.
The question is, where is the second plate gate going to connect to?
advise Sam that I've switched this call to private mode.
I can tell.
We need to talk
It
about
says
Sharpie.
private.
I reviewed the contract between APAC and Drawbridge and followed the money. By doing so, I was able to confirm that funding for Drawbridge was provided by none other than Bridges.
Oh.
They used intermediaries to obfuscate the transactions. Bridget is undoubtedly the source of your patron's funds. In other words, Drawbridge cannot be considered as an independent civilian organization. Should these details come to light, your attempts to integrate Mexico and Australia into the chiral network could be misconstrued as an expansionist effort.
Oh.
When I tasked Drawbridge with these missions, it was under the assumption that it was a non-government operation. But I, APAC, and you yourselves may have all been deceived. I will continue to pursue this investigation for now.
Ah, more corruption. Great. How great. Hang the baby up on the hook. And go say hi to Cora. It's so silly that it lets you do that.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Just
What?
like old times.
Where are we?
This place does wonders for my mood. The repairs to the DHV Magellan are still ongoing, so I thought to return here and see if I couldn't make progress with our Lou investigation.
Learn anything new?
Well, at the Motherhood's facility, we managed to confirm that Lou's original serial number was none other than BB00. And this is what I found when I attempted to search for associated records.
Redacted.
To build the chiral network, 9 sacrificial BBs were prepared. However, the network's original design required only one. A single sacrificial BB unit, facilitating chiral communications across the entire North American continent. This approach called for what was dubbed a core bridge baby, and BB00 was a lucky candidate assigned to play this role. However, Bridges subsequently abandoned the idea, their tests having failed to yield the desired results. And so it was that the model requiring multiple sacrificial BBs was ultimately adopted.
It's still such a
Meanwhile, Lou was
garbage
placed
plan.
into storage for an extended period, and for reasons yet unknown, inherited the identity of BB-28.
Records indicate that the Bridges research team was responsible for the reclassification.
Were they trying to cover up the earlier experiments by falsifying Lou's production year, perhaps? Or did Bridges have some other hidden agenda?
I'm afraid that remains unclear.
Well,
Last
we
pipe.
now know Lou was
Redacted.
born 11 years ago. There may very well have been a connection with Neil.
Me.
You know, my fondness for this place isn't wholly nostalgic. It has the most delightful hot springs, you see. Though, truth be told, even they aren't my favorite thing about it. can find the time, you should come visit. Give the old bones a soak.
A warm bath does sound good.
Perfect treat for a weary traveler. Anyway, I'll see you aboard the Magellan.
Do you read me, Sam? This is Tarman.
Hi, Tarman.
I located my hand at last, out there on the currents, bobbing along like before. Now that our connection has been re-established, I should finally be in a position to wrap up repairs on the ship. But that won't be enough for what's coming. We need to improve our weaponry as well. South Fort Knot is home to an exceptional researcher.
Yes, he told me.
It happens that they were instrumental in the construction of this fine vessel, and they're preparing the latest and greatest weapons for our use as we speak. Just a few more hurdles, Sam. Access the South Fort Knot delivery terminal and take care of the main order for me.
Alrighty. Where's leave? Boop-a-da-boop-a-da-boop. Oh, we're getting a vision.
Thank you for coming. The aftermath child. You are the father.
Alrighty then. Alrighty then.
Hello, Sam. Feeling rested and refreshed?
Aye.
I finished preparing your next delivery for you. The equipment to enhance the DHV Magellan's weaponry. You'll find it utilizes cutting-edge technology, the fruits of our recent research. Oh, and my mentor also asked that you deliver a hearty good day to Tarman. Anyway, take on the main order and pick up the cargo.
Okie dokie.
Sam,
Oh.
you'll forgive me for using our private line again. I did a deep dive into the DHV Magellan's provenance. While it is indeed a civilian vessel that has been retrofitted for this mission, the financing for that work appears to have come from Bridget's own accounts, just like the funding for Drawbridget's.
Oh, okay, that's bad.
Say that this would make it a government vessel, in effect. Charlie was involved in all of the relevant transactions.
So,
This
it
only
was
increases
not.
the
It is not a
likelihood
civilian
that
operation.
Charlie has connections to the UCA. Of course, it now seems likely that Charlie does not exist. In which case, these actions may have actually been the work of APAC. If everything, including the extension of network infrastructure, was simply a pretext for territorial expansion, then it's plain our company has made a grave error.
That's what it sounds like.
Investigation is warranted, but that will require a little more time, as will the DHV Magellan's repairs, for that matter. This is a delicate situation that requires caution, and we cannot afford to ignore the threat that Higgs poses either. As such, your best course of action is to continue to undertake...
Just like
new
act like nothing
orders
happened.
and
Act like nothing's
prioritize
happening.
linking up the remainder of the continent. As always, I will contact you if and when I learn more. Don't let us down, Sam.
I kind of do like the just like the split thing. How is this trek? Ah, that actually doesn't look too bad. Oh. Yeah, off-roader. Yeah. Put a cannon on it. Sure. And a heavy machine gun. 2 anti-gravity units and the rest batteries. Oh, not enough metal. Fine. 1 anti-grav, 1 battery. Alright, fine. No extra battery. Because I want the spike tires. Now, color. Black and white. And then decal this one. Yeah, that is a lot of cargo. Fabricate equipment. Oh, don't have enough for the metal board, probably. Or for the coffin board. That's fine. We'll come back to it. First things first. Let's see what we can enhance. That's the order preparation. No. The motion scanner. Yes. Those upgrades are super nice.
Vehicle ready. Please drive here. Order settings. Thank you.
Well then, we just have to hope we don't come across again any like normal bases. What?
Sam, it's Deadman. Hartman is away on the beach, so I've taken the liberty of borrowing his Ha again in his absence. I've also been making use of my own time on the beach to scour the UCA database for answers about BB00. As I told you before, it's much easier to get around their security from here. We previously thought that BB00 was placed into storage and reclassified as BB28, and that this was done by Bridges to conceal the existence of the Cord Bridge Baby program from the public. However, it turns out that information was falsified. And now we know what really happened. Bridges intended to decommission and dispose of BB00, but someone intervened behind the scenes.
Neil,
They
clearly.
ensured that BB00 was spared and sent to a storage facility where it received the BB28 serial number. Per the official records, however, BB00 was decommissioned, and Bridges had no reason to believe otherwise. So, who do you think was behind this deception?
Neil.
Well, I determined which account was used to manipulate the BB records. It was registered to a Bridges member with the highest level access permissions. As you may have guessed, Sam, it was the leader of the first expedition.
Oh, huh?
Amelie.
Really?
Did it all just to protect Lou.
It was Amelie. I can't believe she went to such lengths. It was thanks to her that you could even meet Lou in the first place then.
Interesting. That's not the direction I expected that to go.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Yay, and everyone else is back. Oh, and the name Lou was because it was essentially, you know, who The person who had it was the person who Sam loved anyway, and they knew they were going to name it Lou, even though it wasn't, like, his child. Okay, that's where the name Lou came from. That's right. Oof. Me not do that. So yeah, if we're going up into the mountains, I need the fancy tires, or else this thing would not have lasted. What? Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, da, 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 da. Ba, ba, ba. New music. Yeah, the use of music in this game is always so good. I don't know why someone put a bridge here.
Almost there. Hydration recommended.
Deliver. Stand and deliver.
Welcome back, Sam. I see you come bearing gifts. Just give me a moment to check your cargo. There don't seem to be any real problems with the cargo. Looks like the end is finally in sight, Sam.
I hope so.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Here's a little something for you. Feel free to use it.
Ooh. What is this? Hologram data for Tarman. Okay.
Crinoline cannon for immediate use, and look into making improvements to the other armaments as well. It won't be long now till the DH3 Magellan is fully operational. Fragile and the others should be back soon too.
Excellent.
Anyway, I'd better hurry up and see to the remaining repairs. Thanks again, Sam.
You're welcome.
Sam, your next objective will also be your last. Terminal Fort Knott. To put them on the grid, you'll first need to link up the Southern Environmental Observatory. It's safe to assume that this final step will be the most challenging yet. For now, you should rest in the private room to ensure you're well prepared for what's to come.
Noted. Yep, finally closing in on the end. Oh, yay. Road near East Port Knott has been restored. Hell yeah. Well, I see I have very few options. What? Huh? Oh, man? That's fair. I'd probably see him in my nightmares, too.
Sam, the next site you'll be putting on the grid is the Southern Environmental Observatory. But there have been some developments. Our survivalists have established a base in between us and the observatory. And
They like us during the day. True.
Now, we won't be able to proceed with our plans until they're out of commission. And that's not our only concern. Ghost mechs have been spotted in the region. And we have
All right.
to assume that they're making
It's time for me to start building up for some
Once you finalize your preparations, accept this main order from the delivery terminal.
some silly hunting nonsense. Do I get to tell Dollman that he showed up in in my nightmares?
While you were resting, Fragile and the others made it back to the ship safe and sound. They were able to procure all the materials we needed without any issue. Tarman has just finished installing our new main cannon. He said it will be some time before it's fully operational, though. Even so, the DHV Magellan has been restored, thanks to our combined efforts. Now, it's time for us to do what we can, and to finish what we've started. Ah, yes. Pierre Southern of South Fort Knott, was it? To think his mentor was instrumental to the development of the DHV Magellan's propulsion systems. One could go so far as to say that he's one of our vessel's many fathers. The entire crew is working hard to get the ship in working order. So let's follow their lead and do what we have to do.
Did you sleep well, Sam? Repairs to the DHV Magellan are now complete. We're ready for you to chart our next course. The main cannon has been fitted as well, but it'll take a while for it to be calibrated. I'll let you know when it's ready for use. Anyway, the new and improved DHV Magellan is now at your service. Finish off anything you need to do out there. Then prepare to continue expanding the chiral network. We're counting on you, Sam.
Sam, this is Charlie. Your next order requires that you accomplish 2 specific objectives. First of all, you are to proceed to the armed survivalist base and destroy all the chiral jammers you find there. So long as even a single one remains active, you will be unable to use your Cupid to link up the next facility. It is therefore essential that you remove this impediment before proceeding any further. Our latest reports indicate that there are hostiles on site who are equipped with electromagnetic shields. This would give them a significant defensive advantage, so engaging them head-on in a firefight may lead to a prolonged and difficult struggle. If you intend to go on the offensive, consider the properties of your weapons carefully before deciding which ones to bring with you. After you have destroyed all the chiral jammers at the enemy's base, head directly to the Southern Environmental Observatory. A contingent of ghost mechs has been sighted dangerously close to the facility. We need to bring it onto the chiral network before these mechs can get into position and prevent us from doing so. Once you've extended network coverage, the DHB Magellan can move there to provide support.
Excellent.
There's no time to wait.
The Need 2 of those, 1 of these. Uh-oh. Starting to run low on materials. Well, then in that case, let me... There you go. I'm in the Roadster for now. This... And this going backpack. So we're going to use this to get at least out and down, and we're going to make a pit stop. Oh, can't. And I need like a base for the coffin. It looks like, because it won't let me. Every time I want to use it, it won't let me do anything. So I'm just gonna take this thing. We're gonna have to park it outside so I don't accidentally use the cannon on normal dudes. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this down there, park it at that generator. And take everything out. Let's see, give me one of these, one of these. Much better. And then also, while I'm doing this, We're gonna try out the floating sentry gun. Okay, we're gonna do this one first and then head up. Or do the one that is up and then go down. Yeah, we're gonna do the one that's up and then go down. Now I have air support. What?
Are you injured, Sam?
Makes me kind of wish I brought a second one of those. But hey, what can you do? What? I'm getting shot from. Okay, cool. Good, I do have blood bags. I don't think I have many left. Because the scanner! Hmm? Damn it.
Sam, can you hear me? Wake up!
Vehicle stolen.
I see you've
Will it pick me up right here?
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Yeah. Oh, this will be fun. Fine, we'll head to the lower one first. Start there.
Trouble nearby.
Boop. Ah, let's get the stuff out of it. Good. All right, well. First one's down. Ooh, blood bag. Whack. I guess we're gonna actually have to be stealthy. Ooh, my floating sentry gun.
Never know what it's gonna do.
Exactly. You're gonna have to be stealthy. Which sucks when there's only like one major way in. But I've taken out enough dudes. Maybe I can actually get equipment or anything like that. Nope, doesn't look like it. Come on. I'm also in much better shape by the time I've gotten up here, so. I see a dude, but he doesn't see me.
Great job. No more jammers to worry about. Let's head to the Southern Environmental Observatory.
Yep. So that's also why, like for randomizer runs, you do the cheese. Because if you don't, you're gonna have a bad time because that fight hard. Yes, I want this back. Ooh, a level 3 shotgun though. And this, and a barrel shot cannon. But they do have a bunch of other materials in here. You can have my extra boots. What? Get my truck. Get get my truck and roll away. Also, on the bright side, a lot of like intro tournaments essentially skip World That Never Was because they use the Promise Charm, which means you don't have to worry about Zigbar, you don't have to worry about Roxas. But Zigbar is my biggest run killer, my personal big run killer.
See that, Sam? Ghost mix up ahead haven't noticed we're here. Let's try and keep it that way, shall we?
Hey Sam, it's Tarman. We've almost finished making our adjustments to the DHV Magellan's main cannon. Once you've brought the Southern Environmental Observatory into the chiral network, that region will be within range of our weaponry. So feel free to let us deal with the remaining hostiles over there. Just focus on getting you and your Cupid to the observatory and putting it on the grid ASAP. You can do it.
Fair enough. Sorry, I have to respond to a text. Okay. Might not be able to finish it today because now I have family coming over. It sounds like at some point. I don't know when, but you know, for a bit longer. Oh, those are different ones.
How did all these ghost mechs manage to make it this far? The facility...
See, it should be secondary weapons, I believe. Am I?
is in danger. We need to eliminate them before they attack.
Alright, fine. Where's that shotgun level 3 that I pilfered?
Get behind cover!
Jeez. These things have so much armor. Finally. This is a problem. Uh-oh.
The Southern Environmental Observatory has been completely overrun, Sam. There's no way we can finish our work now.
You know what? Idea.
Almost there.
How did all these ghost mechs manage to make it this far? The facility is in danger. We need to eliminate them before they attack.
Wait, where's my truck? Where's my truck? There it is. So if I can use the cannon on the truck, that'd be great.
Get behind cover!
Great. I need to get to cover. Okay, give me a second. Got it.
Reinforcements. Here they come, Sam.
Crap. Run, 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 run. Grab it. The fire breaking on one of the... I mean... That was fast. I've heard nothing but shit out of Anime Expo like most of the time. Like, I wouldn't mind going once just to see the spectacle of it all, but every year when I hear about Anime Expo, I'm like, well, I'm glad I'm not there. Jeez. Oh, but I have a machine gun. the hell are you? There you are.
Honestly, Sam, you're incredible. We should be able
Ooh,
to
my
connect
deliveries
the
were hit.
facility to the network now.
All right. So I'll just do this while I.
Good sight, mate. Not sure we'd have survived if you hadn't shown up when you did. Let me check your order info. Had a rough go of it, I see. But that's on me for asking too much.
Roomba.
You know, I can't imagine what
Back
would
in
happen
30
to this place if you'd never come along. I really can't.
Finally.
And now we can finally get on the chiral network. Connect that Cupid of yours.
But yeah, honestly, since we're probably not going to finish tonight, we'll end up finishing Saturday. Damn you, VTube Studio. Glitching out just because I walked away. Much better.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Connection established without... Our staff have all been taking shelter underground on account of the emergency situation. But now I think we can relax a little bit. Speaking of which, we've detected abrupt chiral field disruptions in several locations.
Oh?
Indicative of plate gate emergence, I reckon. Keep expanding network coverage and we'll find out soon enough. Unfortunately, though, the tar currents near our facility are still looking awfully rough, so we can't... The DHV Magellan won't be able to join you here. I'm afraid I can't do much for you given the circumstances. Just know that we're all really great.
Uh-oh. Guitar got...
Oh, hi, Higgs.
You know, truth be told, I don't really care if you and your crew link up the continent or not. Because I'm here just for one reason.
Get up!
And that's to make you suffer. Can't kill a repatriate for good. But boy, you're about to learn. There's far worse things than dying. So, let's kick it off with some pain.
God damn. Angry baby.
Oh yeah, my everlasting flamethrower here has a little bit of an appetite for Kyrie. So, the moment you come back from the seam all covered in the stuff, flames roar to life, the body starts to burn once more. You will writhe in agony.
Honestly, it really does.
And you'll return once more. Nothing you can do to get you out of it. It won't be long before the pain becomes more than physical. Y'all caught up now? On that thing and its colorful past? The whole child of a partner who betrayed you once upon a time thing, I mean.
Yeah, damn, he just actually knows the whole story.
That's it. Suffer for me, baby. There ain't no turning gazer for you, Sam. No crossing over to the other side. So suffer.
Higgs is such a dick.
Suffer through the day you were born. I'll stay with you by your side.
That is such a dick move.
And I'll wait, and soon I'll see your smile and I'll dream.
Just sitting here singing his song. BB's song. Which is essentially Sam's song. Just while watching him burn. Forcing you, like, they literally added a Metal Gear Solid torture sequence to this. That's what this is. It is the Metal Gear Solid torture sequence.
I'll stay with you by your side. Close your tired eyes. I'll wait, and soon I'll see your smile in a dream.
Jeez. The microwave yeah, it really is the microwave sequence from 4. Tomorrow and Fragile to the rescue.
What did he do to you?
Holy shit. Yes!
Oops. Catch you later.
What is he going to do with her hair?
Stuck in a loop of death and resurrection. Before his hair is completely incinerated, he returns to us. His body is restored, only to be burned again. Don't. Even if you speed up time, the flames won't die. Come on, Sam. Come on. I don't know what to do.
And he's awake. God, that whole sequence was intense. What's crazy is the trailers make it seem like Tamara was gonna side with Higgs. And I'm so glad that's not the case. And Dollman.
We've extended chiral network coverage all the way to the Southern Environmental Observatory, and it's all thanks to Sam. His injuries have completely healed too. Deadman, by way of Hartman's Ha, said as much after he finished his examination.
Trust me, Fragile. I'm a doctor. And I know Sam's body better than just about anyone. He's doing fine. No need to worry. Thanks to a healthy dose of Rainey's Corfall, he's as good as new. Or right as rain, as you might say. Even for a repatriate, to die and be resurrected so many times in quick succession. I feared the worst. It's a miracle he made it through.
I'm sorry to say that the tar currents near the Southern Environmental Observatory are still unstable. Consequently, we'll need to keep the DHV Magellan here to defend the facility for the time being. All things considered, paving the way to Terminal Fort Knott is a Herculean task, and Sam's going to have to dig deep to see it done.
Don't worry, Sam's up for the challenge.
Thanks to Tarman and Deadman's efforts, his Ha may have made a full recovery. But the same can't be said of his Ka. And this journey was also meant to give Sam's mind an opportunity to heal. Isn't that right, Fragile? Soon, we'll have linked up our final objective. This will mark the end of our travels together. Which means the time to have that conversation with Sam is fast approaching. I believe we should tell him sooner rather than later. But
Tell him what?
do you think? Well, perhaps I should broach the subject first. Something wrong?
Lou's not looking right in there.
Here, show me.
What do you think? It's almost like Lou's fading away.
Is that so? And I'd say we're making progress.
I don't understand.
She asked me to help.
What?
Before we set out on our journey together, Fragile, she asked me to help you. To act as your therapist so that you could process the loss of your child.
Huh?
Sam, hear me out. Lou's been gone for a long, long time now.
No. Lou's right here. We just traveled across Australia together. I'll show you.
The pod you brought on this journey has been empty from the start.
What?
I'm the one who's been operating your Odra deck, and it's because of that connection that I was able to share your flashbacks.
Hey, Sam. Can you take a picture of us?
What? It makes sense, but still.
Do you see? Nothing has changed. The pod has always been empty. We decided not to dispute what you said you saw, but to give you the support you needed instead. In this way, we believed we could help you come to terms with Lou's death.
Wait, what do you mean Lou's death? What are you talking about?
Please understand, Sam. We never meant to string you along.
Fragile was only worried about you.
I couldn't stand to leave you there, broken. I wanted you to live, to move forward.
Can games this year stop making heavy games about grief, please?
You're wrong. Death can tear us apart. We'll always be connected.
No, we won't.
I'm here to have fun, not to feel.
And that's that.
Trust me, Sam. We will always be with you, no matter what. You will never, ever be alone.
God damn. Bad time for my model to be screwing up. What the hell's up with the B2 studio today? That was intense. And I don't... I'm really distrusting Charlie now, too.
Your next and final destination is in sight. Terminal Fort Knott. However, we've run into unforeseen difficulties. Connecting the final node to the network is not going to be as simple as we had hoped. Fortunately, Hartman has a device at his lab that should allow us to resolve this problem. But the DHV Magellan must remain stationed at the Southern Environmental Observatory to defend it from potential threats, meaning we cannot provide you with transport. You've helped us come this far. Too far to give up when we're so close. Sam, you're the only one who can handle this job. Take as long as you need, but whenever you're ready, access the terminal at Hartman's lab and review the brief for this main order.
Sam, Tarman here. I want you to take a good look at the DHV Magellan. Her main cannons are operational, and it's all thanks to you.
Progress.
Contact us whenever you require fire support, and we'll be sure to oblige.
Sick. Mm-hmm. So it looks like I'm gonna at least take the thingamabob. I'm just gonna have to store all my cargo. But because I do have to take care of a couple of things. We might as well just end. We're gonna go teleport there and then end. Let's see, first things first. 1 second. 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 Cycle these blood bags. Attach suit. Yeah, jeez, I am pretty much out of cargo. All right, let's beach jump. Maybe we'll jump straight to Hartman's lab. What we're gonna do to end is apparently, if we use the hot springs, there's a thing that we can do that is an achievement.
Hot springs, huh?
I feel reborn.
Soak it in.
Let's see.
We needed that.
Oh, guess not. Because, at least at nighttime, I've seen that people are able to just look up at the stars and there's stuff in the sky. Currently, daytime. So can't do much about that. But we'll end in the private room here. Short stream today just because I wasn't sure what time family was going to come over. And now that I know that they're playing this afternoon, now that my Roomba is here, I have to set some stuff up and do a little bit of cleaning. Let me just see if we can actually see the stars. It is interesting that he's without the BB now. A big moon. Trying to see if I can see the... Maybe it does have to be in the hot spring. I honestly don't know. I want to try the hot spring one more time. See if that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Enjoy it while you can, Sam.
Okay. I have... It might be another, like an outdoor spring thing. I'm sorry. What? Huh? Huh? Okay.
I could just soak here forever and ever.
Well, that's a note to end on. One more time so we can see the constellations. No, it's not working. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. Whatever. We'll figure it out. I guess for now we're going to save and end here so I can go take care of a couple of things before Emily shows up. All right. We'll be back with this. Well, we have raid tonight, so we'll probably be back with a little bit more of this tonight before raid. We'll see. All right. Later. Have a good afternoon.